Such a beautiful song, eh? I know I said that last time, but I can't get over it. It's such a good song. I feel like this is better artwork to show. Rather than the stream starting soon, eh? Beautiful foggy morning. Well, this relaxing tune is almost over. So you know what that means. It's time for us to get going. Goodbye. So nice. Hello. So, I ended the stream on that song. Started it too last time. But I started again with this one because of the sort of low note that the last stream ended on. You know, we saw Cyan and company, Sabine and Shadow. They defeated the Phantom Train, and the Phantom Train let them go before going into the afterlife. But it picked up some extra passengers they weren't expecting, which was basically the people of Doma, who got killed by the poison that Kefka put in the river. And General Leo was taken away from the front lines by the Empire because they knew his moral character would not, would not take kindly to orders of murdering all the people in the castle like that. Especially after that speech he gave to his soldiers about their people too. Just because we're colonizing them, basically, doesn't mean we should kill them or treat them like animals. So obviously Gaston and the higher ups know that he wasn't going to go with that plan, so they took him away from the front lines, and they let Kefka do the dirty work instead because he has no problem with that shit. Hey Eli, thank you for the Doritos. Appreciate them as always. So Kefka poisoned the river, killing all the people of Doma, and the Phantom Train took them to the afterlife. Right as Cyan and Sabine and Shadow got off the train. So Cyan just managed to catch a glimpse of his family, his wife and child, getting on the train to leave, and he chased after them on foot a little bit, but obviously the train was, taking off. But he chased after them long enough to see that they saw him, and they told him that they were going to be okay. His wife told him, "Thank you for loving me as much as you did in life," basically making her happy in life. And then his child said that he'll take care of Mom in the afterlife, so he doesn't need to worry about a thing. And that was it. That was where we ended. The Phantom Train left, departed for the afterlife, I suppose, and we just had a really long moment of silence before finally continuing our journey. And that's what we're about to do now. SNES Long Play 216 Final Fantasy VI, Part 2 of 7, uploaded by World of Long Plays, played by Iron Sharp. Keep forgetting to check which previous FF we watched that was played by them, because I know there was one. I want to say FF2 though, but I'll try again to look it up later if I don't forget. So yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, should do a quick audio check. Make sure it's coming through. Yep. Throw them shurikens, you got a shit ton anyway. That poor stray cat. Didn't even know what hit him. Like I said last time, good thing Jen isn't here, because she loves cats. She'd call blasphemy if she saw that shit. Beaker and Grasshopper? That is one fucked up looking creature. Well, they're all dead now, thanks to Cyan's excellent samurai skills and swordsmanship. A cave hideout of some kind, or a mountain pass? Barren Falls. This must be Barren Falls. To the south is the Veldt. Dangerous creatures there. Seems like he knows this place. And the Empire's right on our tails. If we can slip through the Veldt, we can reach the town of Mobliz to the east. I have served my purpose. That's right, Shadow just came along to show us the way here, and that was it. And they said they might leave at any moment. But they stayed with us all the way to the end. There they go. Shadow! Thanks for your help. Let's join ranks again sometime. Doesn't say a word. Not even a nod. Just turns around and leaves. Jump? You crazy? Why not? Or are you crazy? I like the choices. Shadow's a true mercenary, eh? Except he did that for free. He never even asked for anything. There's a kind soul behind that ninja mask. He just helped us out for no reason. And then left. Jump? Why not? That is pretty brave. Of course. Of course piranhas would attack us from the waterfall while we're fucking falling mid-air. And somehow we can fight while falling. Physics don't apply here. Shit, of course that was too easy. Who am I liking the most out of the main cast? Well, every time I've played this game in the past, my favorite characters have always been Locke, Celeste, Terra, and Sabine. But I've never actually thought about why. I gotta say, I never thought too deeply about it. I think I like Sabine's sort of... I don't want to say carefree, but it's almost like that. Like, he's a bit reckless, and I find it, you know, kind of funny and endearing. How he just kind of jumps into shit without thinking about it. Locke, his overall personality. I think he's a really cool but balanced character. Not like Edgar, who like tries too hard to be cool because he's trying to like mac on the ladies and all that. And I think I just like Celeste because of the the sort of romance that builds between her and Locke. And also, it's been too long, but I know she also has a bit of a... She also has like a bit of trauma. Like there's a backstory to her that they haven't obviously shown yet. They barely introduced her, but I remember I liked a little bit of her backstory too. The fact that she's a genetically engineered person, like they made her into like an artificial sort of magic user, that kind of thing. So there was actually a boss there. What was his name? I'm kind of curious. Rhizopos? Just some souped up piranha, I guess. And let's see, and Terra? Well, Terra, obviously, because her backstory, which I do know very well, because she's like the main character, especially at the beginning of the game. Terra's entire backstory, which for anybody who might be watching this for the first time, I won't spoil for now. I won't say, but her entire backstory and her theme song, which goes so well with it, you know, it reflects her entire journey up through this game. She's definitely my favorite because of that. Terra, above everyone else. But those are like my top characters. Oh look, a new character. I keep forgetting his name. Gogo or something? It's something simple. He's like, hey, you alright? We just fought a bunch of piranhas while falling down a waterfall. We're not okay. Draped in monster hides, eyes shining with intelligence, a youth surviving against all odds. Gao, that's what it was. And Gao's just super cute. He's funny. And you are? It just ran off. Gao's a really cute and innocent character. I gotta say, I like him for that too. Let's see. That was Terra. I said Terra, Celeste, Locke, and Sabine. So I guess those are my top 4 characters. I suppose if I had a 5th, it would be Gao, just because of that cute innocentness that he's got. Makes him very funny and endearing. If I had to put them in a particular order, though, at least my top 4, I guess it would just be Terra, Locke. And I don't know if I'd put Sabine above Celeste or the other way around. I think I would go Celeste and then Sabine. The tragic and semi-tragic backstories of Terra and Celeste are what I like about them the most. And then it's just personality for Locke and Sabine. So you notice I'm not fast-forwarding through these fights because shit's happened. I know that even though they're like random encounters, they're not really. They're kind of disguised like that, but they're actually appearances for Gao. Who's like, wow! Ooh, I'm hungry. Now, who said that though? Was it him or them? Wow! Wow! Whoa! You! Strangers! Go away! You scare animals! Okay, he does know some English. I guess Japanese, technically, if we were playing this in it's the country of origin of this game. It would actually be Japanese. We can say he knows how to speak somewhat. A few words here and there. You came via Barren Falls? Unbelievable! It's flowing like there's no tomorrow. Well, we survived, asshole. So we're here. Letters tell us that war has broken out. You stopped by the house up in the far north? The guy there's a tad psycho. Threw his own kid out thinking it was a monster. Uh-oh. This region's called the Veldt. And then I had this open so I couldn't pause it. Monsters from all over the world migrate here. Only carrier pigeons link our village to the outside. Why are you in such a hurry, though? You look tired. 100 GP for a snooze. Developers did such a good job making characters be able to emote and show dynamic movement despite restrictions with pixels. Yeah, this game, above all the other previous games up to this point, this game did an excellent job of doing that, and FF7 follows it up really well with the chibi polygon characters, which are basically 3D versions of these chibi characters. But these ones are pixelated, those ones technically still pixelated, but you know, in 3D polygons. But they followed the same concept. The difference is, in this game, unlike FF7, they're able to show a bit more facial expression. In FF7, their faces are frozen the whole time. So, this one still has, and that's just the curse of working with new technology. It's the first game on a brand new console. So they didn't really know if they should try to mess with their faces or not, so they just left them static, probably for the best. The most that they do is sometimes close their eyes and open them, you know? But in this game, they do have really animated facial expressions on top of all their little funny movements. So, I agree with you, they did an amazing job They did an amazing job working with what they had, and it was really cool. Somebody actually said in the comments of that video of the song that I started the stream with, the last couple streams with, somebody said maybe it was the technological limitations from back then, which were so restrictive, that is sort of what, like, rising up to that challenge is what allowed them to achieve such greatness and quality. For not just, you know, what we're talking about right now, which is how the sprites move and everything like that, but also the music. He was specifically talking about the musical quality, because he was praising how amazing the composition for Terra's theme was. I think there's something to that for sure. Oh yeah, the other thing about Celeste, I really like her outfit. I like the cape. That cape look that she's got going on. I just saw her sprite right now while we were shopping, and that's something else I like about Celeste. Besides her backstory and the plot between her and Locke. Another Square made really beautiful pixel art back in the day. Their environments are always top-notch. Tactics had amazing environmental details. Yeah, and you'll actually get to see the old school Tactics. I know I showed you a little bit of it before, but you'll get to see that when we get past FF7. And yeah, they did an amazing job. Even as a kid, I noticed that. When I watched my brother, growing up, when I saw my brother play Final Fantasy Tactics, I was impressed. I was just like, look at how they make the little doorways and where the characters move and come in and out of in the environments. It was really cool. It was something really cool to look at. And the way I see Tactics now, through the lens of having played all the other Final Fantasy games and watching and playing these ones as well, these older ones, Tactics was like taking this, rather than what FF7 did, which is go full 3D. Tactics took this, it went back to this sort of style of pixel art graphics, and then sort of meshed it with 3D, rather than FF7, which went full polygon 3D, if that makes any sense. And pre-rendered backgrounds like Resident Evil. That's what FF7 did. This Tactics felt more like a sort of, in terms of graphic style and everything, more like a true sequel to FF6. It took this, which is flat, as we see it here, and made it pop out like one of those storybooks that you open up with the little pop-ups. You know? That's kind of what it feels like. Tactics feels like one of those pop-up books of this. Like it just turned it into a 3D thing, but it kept the same graphical style as this, in a way. It's like not entirely true, but it sort of feels that way. And FF7 just went completely more like original route, I guess. Maybe not original, but just a different route with the 3D. Out hunting, I noticed a kid running with a herd of beasts. His parents know where he is? I threw some dried meat into a herd of hungry animals and some kid emerged and grabbed it. That's a hint, I think. You like Celeste? You're calling my ass out! I like Celeste's outfit for different reasons. Well, it's probably a good thing, it's probably a good thing you fell asleep during some of the comments I made when they introduced her during last stream. Oh my god. I mean, it was a joke, okay? If you go back and see it, they were just jokes, but still. I think you would have called me out back then. Last stream when they introduced her, but with some of the shit that I said. Strong currents run through the Serpent Trench. Heard about it? We kind of experienced it. But we'll say no just to humor you. Oh wait, the Serpent Trench is not the waterfall we just came. No, my bad. I gotta pay more attention. Jesus. Well, this is kind of cool. He's telling us the story, but it's like showing us a chunk of the world map. Hop into the current and you'll be swept in IKEA? Is that like a fusion of Nike shoes with IKEA furniture? Nikea? We're gonna go there and buy some shoes and furniture at the same time. Okay. Too bad our underwater breathing device was stolen. Do you guys have a scuba gear? Like a oxygen tank or something? I am at your service. I send things all over the world. We see the elixir. Okay. Why do clocks have elixirs in them? The entrance to the Serpent Trench is south of Crescent Mountain. Okay. I'm sorry, like... I'm sorry. I'm ashamed. Yeah, but it was nothing like, just to clear it up, it's because people watching this probably saw the last episode. Do you guys remember? It's when Locke first found they were getting basically tortured in that basement. And then that guy's like, he's like, I'm gonna leave her to you, I'm gonna go do something else. And the guy's like, I can stay awake for days. And then Locke goes in there 2 seconds later, the guy's asleep. But before the dude fell asleep, to make sure that Celeste wouldn't go anywhere, he chained up her wrists to the wall. And so she was just hanging by her wrist and she was like knocked out for a second. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, Locke is about to save her from becoming, because that guy said, you're really going to hate what's going to happen to you tomorrow morning or something like that, before he left, the guy that was punching her. And I was like, I think Locke just saved her from becoming an unwilling participant in a BDSM video or something. That's very much the extent of what I said. It wasn't anything like super pervy about her outfit or her figure, even though they were trying to kind of show that a little bit with the way they had her posed with those chains. I stuck to the BDSM reference. I was like, Locke saved her from a horrible fate. Keep your voices down. The soldier in here is hurt pretty bad. There's a soldier in here? Some soldier wandered here. Busted up pretty bad, too. It doesn't look good. Only the letters coming from the town of Miranda are keeping them going. Wait a minute. Miranda. That sounds vaguely familiar. Did they only... Have we been there, or did they just talk about that town at some point? Dwayne and Katrine are both 16 and in love. Is that them up there? Yeah. Better leave those two lovebirds alone. Relics! Okay, more shopping. Grovel in shame. Wow, the disrespect. Wait, I got kind of lost on that one, I gotta say. The disrespect. Injured lad. I'm from Miranda. The Empire invaded and made me join their army. I fled when I heard we were making for Doma. They caught me and did this. Yeah, the military usually never takes kindly to deserters. Now I can't even move. I'll never see Lola again. On the desk is a letter. Will you please read it? Did you write this? I can't get used to Imperial troopers walking the streets of Miranda, but otherwise things are okay. I was gonna burp or something. Flowers are blooming in the garden, telling me spring is here. How are you doing? I'm so worried. I wish I could fly to your side. I see, so this is... We're reading the entire letter right in front of him for some reason. Rest, and know that I think about you constantly. Come back to me. Lola. Okay, so she's mostly fine. I'd like to write her back, but I can't even pick up a pen. Damn. It's fucking sad. I can't even write her back. Postage to Miranda's 500 GP. Gonna send a letter for that soldier, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's it? Did we just write it ourselves or something? Or... we gotta tell him. I wanna get better. I wanna see Lola. I guess because it was just kind of an optional side quest sort of thing, that was just like... I don't know. It just sort of implied that he told you what to write for him in his stead. Why in the hell? My nose is clean, but I keep getting an itchiness like right here. What the fuck? I've tried to scratch these way too many times. Looks like I'm picking my nose on stream. Jesus Christ. Templar and Soldier. I'm guessing the Templars are the ones with the shields. I didn't read their names out loud when we first saw them back at the military base, but I do remember seeing them before. There he is again. Wow! Give him the dried meat. He's hungry. Where is it? Crap, I hope they have... oh, there it is, okay. I was gonna say, I hope they have weight ATB. Hey, he liked it! What the? Thou art so... odd. I'm Cyan, and he's Sabine. You, Sabine. You, Cyan. Me want more food. No more for you. You go get more from me. You're a regular munchkin. And you, afraid of me. You want to fight? Me not want to hurt you. Stop looking at me like that. Why is Sabine so unnecessarily aggressive? You're pretty tough. Waha. Have fun. You strong. I told you this dude was cute. We like dancing. You good leader. Shut up. Simmer down, sirs. And thou, old wild one. Who might thou be? I thought it was gonna be like, enough! Thou? Thou! 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 You angry? Cyan! You angry? Me? Cyan! You angry? Me? Cyan! You angry? Me? Listen, his family was just... Me understand. Me sorry. Me not mean person. Look, we can't have you two prancing around all day. Gao, I think we're gonna get on well together. Why don't you join us? Ah, I give you a present. Gao gives Cyan and Sabine nice gift and thanks for food. What manner of rubbish do you suppose he's gonna... Gao's treasure. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Can anything be that shiny? Does Mr. Thou like shiny thing? Mr. Thou's that one over there. A shiny thing, eh? Think how jealous Locke's gonna be when he hears about this. Dude, who'll be Locke? He Batman? Maybe he tried to steal my treasure. Locke, well, he's... Listen, when someone's talking to you, I think he's trying to tell us something. Alright, carry on. Here, shiny thing here. It's the main place where you buy food. It's called Mobliz. Cyan, place where you stand, river brought you here. Now we go Crescent Mountain. Shiny thing there. Look, let's just go along with him to this Crescent Mountain. Phew. Why'd we invite him along anyway? Mr. Thou, hurry up! We're leaving! Hey, I told you once, I'm not Mr. Thou! Kappa? Maybe put a Kappa in the chat. Here's how to build up Gauss skills, dude. I don't know why I found that whole interaction so fucking funny. I can't contain myself, dude. I can't do it. Oh my god, Eli. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so choose Leap, a command that only appears when you're on the belt. Okay. That's not true, Eli. You know that's not true. You're just teasing at this point. You know I've laughed my ass off before. Keep fighting on the belt and Gao will reappear. You'll have learned the attacks of the monsters you were fighting when he leapt and returned. Wow. Wow. Choose a command Rage and you can use any of the attacks he's learned. So he can only learn these things now? And now please continue your quest. Like, he can only learn in this area. What the fuck? What happened to him? Kappa. Dude, this kid's funny. that was fucking hilarious. I actually have tears. Like, they're drying up now, but dude, I actually teared up just from laughing so fucking hard. That shit was hilarious, dude. That whole thing was just... That was too much. I don't know why I found it so funny. Like... Oh shit, I gotta go. That's a lot of fucking skills you can learn. Leap! And he's gone. Oh, I see. So it's like catching a Pokemon. He jumps away with the monster to go do God knows what. Probably dances around with the monster a bit. Whoa! Whoa! I'm Gao. I'm your friend. Let's travel together. That's such a weird learning system. I guess the player only wanted that one skill. They're moving on. What's he doing? Cyan! The shiny thing Gao spoke of is in here. Sir Gao, where exactly is it? Gao, forget. Shall we look around? Indeed. Tonic. This is Sir Gao's treasure? I don't think that's everything. Hey, go. What's wrong? Go! Good. My pouch! There was 500 GP in it! Ouch. Go! You! He's laughing his ass off. Sir Sabine, recall that you had me hold on to your pouch. Here. Well, what the hell fell then? We heard something fall. This is kind of relaxing to listen to. The sound of the water in the distance. Not over here. There it is. Is this it? Gal's treasure? Treasure. Yes. Looks like glass. Looks like it just might fit. It's the underwater breathing device. Oh my god, I almost said breeding. Underwater breeding device. What the fuck? Is this of any use? Will this really let us breathe underwater? Let's go. Current's fast. No kidding. But unless we hop in, we won't see our friends again. Let's go. He's a little scared to jump in. He did it anyway, though. Hey, we underwater now. I know, right? That was a Freudian slip, especially when I thought about Celeste afterwards. That was really weird. I'm not even gonna go there. That's a part of my psyche that's better left unexplored. No, I'm just kidding. I made that shit up just to fuck around. That was an actual, like, weird slip, but the part about Celeste, I'm just fucking with you at this point. I just made that shit up. Angry form? And what? Off the neon? These names. I hope that wasn't the one we didn't read. Oh no. Ass pick. No. No, I think it's us speak. Question marks? Oh, it's because after I said that Freudian slip you're talking about, I whispered, I was like, Celeste. After, and then, but that was just a tease. I didn't, that was like, that's not what actually came to mind. I just said that shit as a joke. But still, that monster's name, I can't believe I just said it, ass pick. It's clearly ass pick, or, you know what, I don't really know. Get your shit together. Angry form. This is kind of cool. I like that they've had an underwater section for the past, like, basically the entire Super Nintendo era. Like FF4, 5, and 6 have all had underwater segments. You can actually see the sea floor of the area you're in. It's pretty cool. We've gotten a few of those before. Hey, we made it. We made it to Nikeah. Right? South Figaro bound ferry. Still need to shop or hop aboard. That's right, we're still doing Sabine's section of that three-way crossroad with Mog. Where everybody got separated at the raft and you could choose a route. If you had gone this route first, you'd barely be finishing at this point. And then you can actually go, you know, to do Terra and Locke's route. For some reason, Sabine's really is the longest, by far. The longest route of the three. But you have to do all three to continue the game anyway, so it doesn't matter which order you do them in. I'm sure the speed route has a specific... I've seen it plenty of times, I never paid attention. But the speed route has a very specific order in which, you know, route, I guess. Probably based around the items that you get, because they all share inventories. Even though all the characters are separated, they all share inventories, so whichever route you do first might give you certain items or equipment that could give you an advantage for the other two routes. I would think that's a huge factor. The land to the east, Doma, fell to the Empire. Yeah, we kind of were there for that. Move along now. You're in the way. Jesus, alright. Fuck you. Oh, we kind of are in the way. Looks like junk, but... No one can reach Nikeah unless they have a ship. We beg to differ. Literally a Freudian slip. Yeah. Now are you talking about the monster name that I fucked up this time? Ass pig. Jesus Christ. Ah, Celeste. There she is again. Anyway, moving along. Cake is too good for I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want cake. You took one look at me and thought I was a loser, right? No? What the fuck? What kind of insecure... You're obligated to buy from me now. Oh, I get it. That was just this weird reverse psychology sales pitch. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Have you any imported goods? Nah. You met that odd man who lives near the Leet River? His wife bore him a son 13 years ago. Oh. It was a problem birth and the woman passed away. The man totally lost it. He thought the newborn was a monster. Wonder what happened to the poor little baby. I think he's the kid that's with us right now. There used to be ships sailing to the southern continent. Zen, Albrook, Miranda. They've all been smashed. Yoo-hoo, you handsome thing. How about joining me? Tee-hee. Oh, it's the dancer. Is she gonna dance for us like the... Oh, she is. Well, what the... How dare you? You... Okay, I don't know that word. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Licentious? Or licentious? Whatever, that. You licentious howler. Jeez, don't blow an artery, baby. She's coming on to him hard. But baby! This is sounding familiar. Cyan, don't let it get to you. I'm not like that. No one thinks you are. Just let it go. Stop whispering. My ears are burning, baby. Enough. Have you no shame? I'll have you know. ETC, ETC. He just starts rambling. Goodness. I guess she knows his whole backstory now? That's the same line Sherry said before. For a minute, I almost thought she was going to do a dance like the dancers we saw in FF3, 4, and 5. I'll say 3 and 4, I gotta say. 5 kind of got rid of that. But this is a nice callback, though. But 3 and 4, yeah, it's like almost every town had a dancer that would just do a unique dance for you for no reason. See, last time I played this game, I didn't know that because I hadn't played or watched FF3 yet. Or 4. Let me see. Celeste is too good for you? I know, she definitely is. Licentious. Oh, I've heard that word before. I didn't know that's how you spelled that. So it's licentious. So I had it right when I was like licentious or licentious. I should have gone with licentious then. Like license. That makes sense. Thank you for telling me how to pronounce that. I appreciate it. A rock slide has blocked the path leading north. Okay. Sounds like an annoying obstacle we'll have to overcome. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know, that doesn't really work. There was nothing said about a bridge. I kind of forced that one. How the fuck do we get out of here? Like, there's no way out of town. Not any clear path anyway. Okay. Hey, the grease monkeys are back. So I guess the way out of town was off to the right. Wasn't too obvious at first though. We're back in IKEA. That's still not an obvious entrance and exit over there. Oh, nice. Smoke bombs are an easier way to run away from a battle. You drop a smoke pellet like a ninja and take off. I wonder when we'll see Shadow again. It's been too long since I played this game for me to remember that. Alright. We're heading to South Figaro. That's the end of Sabine's journey, I think. Narshe is just a stone's throw away. We're gonna have a massive reunion when we get there with everybody else. I hope the others arrived safely. I'm sure they did. Me hope so too. Gal's so cute. Me hope so too. The three have reached Narshe, and a decisive battle is about to take place. Didn't that bastard Kefka show up too? I feel like he does. Unless I'm thinking about something that happens much later in the game. I understand all of it, except how can we be encouraging bloodshed? I never said that. Something like it. Ha! He's right, you know. Banon, our blood will spill because of you. Emperor Gestal's racing to acquire Magitech power. He set his sights on the Esper that was found here. The increased use of Magitech power will surely lead to global destruction. It's like the equivalent of nuclear power. That was a very... It's gotta be at this point, because that's a very timely topic for the time period in real life. The IRL time period for when this was released. Sort of analogous to nuclear power. The War of the Magi. A mythical battle that set mankind back 1,000 years. Can this really be happening? That's what most theorize would happen in a nuclear war, right? People will never learn. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that saying. I don't remember it, I'd be paraphrasing, but they said something like World War II was fought with some sort of weapons. They said World War III will probably be fought with like nuclear weapons, and then something along the lines of like World War IV, or the next war after that, basically, will be fought with sticks and stones, because we'll just be sent back to the Stone Age after that. I gotta remember that saying, though. Forget how it goes. Brother! Oh shit, there it is. Sabine made it. Sabine, you're alright. And he's got new compadres. Who's with you? The homies is here. I'm Cyan, retainer to the Lord of Doma. Wow! Go! The people of Doma were wiped out by the Empire. Yeah, Kefka poisoned everyone. Barbaric! Elder! But that was only because Doma was collaborating with the Returners. If we make that mistake... That's nonsense! Oh. Locke showed up and made his dramatic entrance. Locke! The Empire is poised to attack Narshe right now. What? Locke, where'd you hear that? Celeste here was one of the Empire's generals. I knew she seemed familiar. Sir Gal, out of my way! Uh-oh. Holy shit, he's fucking pissed. This is General Celeste. She torched Miranda. She's an Imperial spy. Now stand aside. Wait! Celeste has joined the Returners. She's fighting with us now. But I promised I'd protect her. I will not back out on my word. I think that was probably said more with like gritted teeth, like I will not back out of my word. And then they're just staring each other down. Like there's like, Locke, are you still thinking about that? Like we know this goes deeper, Locke. There's something else going through your mind right now. You only just met her. I was also an Imperial soldier. What? Oh shit! The Empire's evil, but not all of its citizens are. Well, something to think about, folks. It's true. Some of us are born into places we'd rather not be once we find out what it's like afterwards. After a time. Oh, this is... Emergency! The Empire cometh! Their shocked faces. I don't care what you do here. Just get me that Esper! Lord Kefka, there are civilians here. Exterminate everyone. But Narshe is neutral. Idiot! Read my lips. Dispose of any who oppose us. March! The green and red color scheme. Very reminiscent of something. And then the brown colored soldiers. Well, the armor anyway, the helmets and stuff. We really have no choice. Let's make ready for war. They're after the Esper. We moved it into the hills. Well, I guess it would make sense to move it somewhere else, but isn't it more exposed outside than inside of a cave? Then we're going after it. I think there's another tower defense game coming up. Locke has a complicated past. I wouldn't go thinking he's falling for you or something. Is he talking to Celeste? I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. Cold as ice. Well, she did just say she's a soldier. What did you expect, Edgar? So, you were born with the power of magic? Isn't it a lovely gift? You can use magic too? When I was a baby, I was artificially infused with magic, and raised as a Magitech knight. Have you loved anyone? What's that supposed to mean? That was kind of a... That question did seem to come out of the blue. I don't know. What's up with Terra asking that, I gotta say. Although, didn't she have something similar earlier in the game? Not exactly that, but something similar. Don't think for a moment I trust you. Fine. Use your own eyes, then decide. Prepared? I feel like that was said with a more like... I feel like her attitude was more like saying, just, fine. And use your own eyes, then decide. Like saying, if you're gonna kill me, just get it over with. He didn't have to push Gal that hard. Yeah, exactly. He just, bam! Shoved him all the way across the room. This isn't as relaxing as water to listen to, but, you know, not bad. I like her... I don't know if they were going for the edgy look for Celeste. I'm not really sure what... But, you know, she's like one of the only people who has her eyes closed on the character select screen, or the little, like, party screen or whatever. They were kind of just going for that sort of vibe, though I can't name it. It's sort of like the don't worry about me, I can handle myself sort of vibe. That's why she's like this. Just a quiet, confident look with her eyes closed. Cyan, he gives off that vibe of being like really duty bound. It's like for honor, you know, that kind of thing. Edgar, well, his personality's right there. Yeah, I think the profile pictures really actually show their personalities quite well. They sum it up. Her quiet confidence of, I'm ready to die at any time. Terra's just sort of like... She also exudes a little bit of that, but at the same time... like, concerned about where she's going. Maybe the near future, her past, because she doesn't remember anything. Save the Esper from Kefka. Need some info? Okay. You'll fight in 3 groups. Use the Y button to switch between them, just like before. When we were protecting Terra. Defeat Kefka before his men reach Bannon. Otherwise, you lose. It's almost like a little war minigame exercise. Contemplative, serious, and hardened. That's Celeste from how I interpret it. Yeah, exactly. That's you summed it up in those 3 words. Pretty much what I was trying to say. Parties of 2, except for 1. They're coming. Ready? Fight! Oh ho! It's General Celeste, the traitor! How delightful. This'll be fun. That's the first time we hear his signature laugh. Go! Get those vile insects! I like how they use Kefka's laugh in the haunted hotel in the Gold Saucer for FF7. Never noticed it was Kefka's laugh. Until somebody pointed it out recently. Forgot where I saw it, but yeah. Looks like she's up first. Bounty Man and Trooper. Wait, so is Bounty Man the dog? Doge? Kefka's laugh is so iconic, yeah. I like these little mini games, these little like sort of semi-tower defense mini games, because it's like I said, it's almost like it's simulating actual warfare in a way. The music is obviously a lot more cheery, but like it sounds really lighthearted because of the music and everything. But just the whole idea of having to sort of semi-strategize where to put your troops to engage their troops. Because, you know, right now, you just saw before this fight started, these guys are about to do like 3 fights back to back, because like 2 or 3 soldiers just are approaching them at the same time, see? So if you put a weak party in the wrong place, you get fucked. You have to think about your troop placement and the party size for each troop. Each of the 3 parties. Party size as well as who's in that party, because all their skills are very different. This is basically, this part of the game right here is a test to see how well you know your characters at this point. Since you've gotten a chance to get familiar with all of them. Albeit separately. That's a lot of fucking soldiers, dude. This is almost like the one-man army concept when you consider how few of you there are compared to them. The odds are against you, but, you know. We're badasses, they're just soldiers. They're nothing. We got this. They're just common troops. They ain't no match for Grove Street OGs like us. This little shout out to all you GTA San Andreas fans out there. I find it quite quirky that I reference so many different video games in a single stream sometimes. Even when it's a completely different video game, it flows. It just sort of comes to mind. That's such a cool fucking sword technique. I knew they did that, right? I was actually gonna ask. I was like, do they play Kefka's Laugh in the FF14 raids? The Omega raids where Kefka appears? I guess they do. But I guess since I've only done the fight like once or twice. The normal version too. I haven't even done the Savage for the Omega raids. I guess that sort of left my mind. That's pretty cool that they actually use that though. I also like Kefka's unique little psyching you out with his AoEs. Where if there's question marks on him, it's like you have to do the opposite. You have to stand inside of it rather than outside of it. Because he's trying to trick your ability to see his moves or whatever. I thought that was a really nice... touch that really reflects him as a character. Because he is sort of like this... I mean, just the way he looks and acts is pretty congruent, you know? It's, he's like a jester, almost. Like, he's pure evil, but at the same time, he's just... I guess he's the closest thing to the Final Fantasy version of the Joker from Batman, if you think about it. That's really what he is. He's literally the Joker from Batman, but in Final Fantasy form. That's what Kefka is. And I've had that thought before. Even as a kid, I kind of saw him that way. Probably about the second time I played this game, which is more my late teens, I think. It's pretty grindy, so I've had time to talk and ramble a little bit about these things. counts. What's the bulldog called? Fidor? The other thing is these little tower defense minigames totally inspired the one tower defense minigame at Fort Condor in Final Fantasy VII. Just thought of that. It's 100% inspired by this. The only thing I don't like about that minigame in FF7 is you have to pay money to hire troops. So you can't just really play it over and over for fun. You can only fight whenever it's scripted for there to be a fight at that part of the story. Even though it's an optional side quest sort of thing. And then, you know, it's expensive. It costs quite a bit of money to hire the soldiers and stuff, so it's like... That's the only thing I think took the fun away from it. They should have let you do the minigame whenever you wanted to for fun. But unfortunately, it was too tied to the main story. Since it's mostly an optional side quest throughout most of the game, but then towards the end, it's a mandatory. You have to do at least one tower defense game at Fort Condor towards the end. Is that all of them? There's still more assholes! Yeah. Take my breaks when I can get them. Is that one soldier panicking? He's like, shit! I don't know what to do, I'll just protect Kefka! Holy shit! He's not an ordinary soldier, though. That's why he was able to move so fast. He's a rider. And he's riding on something that looks like a miniature behemoth. Alright, Kefka, you're the only one left, so you're next. Which party is he gonna use? I'm guessing this one. Terra, Locke, and Gao. Bring it on, asshole. Let's take this fucker down. Oh, now we get to see Kefka in his actual, like, enemy artwork, I guess. Because the last time we fought him in the military base, it was just his normal chibi sprite. I'm telling you, look at him. He's dressed just like a jester. It's Final Fantasy Joker. Don't think you won. I'll be back. Escape. Peace ring. Ah! I won't forget this. Whoa. He just teleported out of there. Where's the Esper? Is it okay? I like Terra's fighting stance. They all had a like almost the same one, but it's pretty cool. The way they stand when they're ready to fight. There it is, Tritalk or something, right? That was a close call. Can it still be alive? Impossible, right? Terra, what is it? Shit. Good thing Celeste helped Locke. He's about to fall to his death. No! Now they're all about to fall to their deaths. Terra and the Esper. There's some kind of reaction. What? What am I feeling? Well, as long as Tritalk doesn't vanish everybody else out of existence like he did to Biggs and Wedge. Huh? What's going on? Please, tell me. Who am I? Who? Terra! An Esper. I can actually feel its mind. Terra, step away from the Esper. Whoa. These are some really cool effects, and she just went Super Saiyan. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that inspired this transformation. This is around the time Dragon Ball Z was like, you know, peak popularity. The early 90s. At least in Japan it was. Probably. Damn, she can fly fast. See? Super Saiyan. Terra. You're awake? Apparently he's the last one to wake up. Where's Terra? She changed into a something and took off. She looked like an Esper. She looked like an Esper. Yeah. Locke, you okay? Something happened to Terra. There seems to be some connection between Espers and her. Anyway, we need to find her. Witnesses saw her screaming across the sky to the west. Everybody saw that, huh? Let's go. I promised her I'd... Yeah, you did tell her wait for me. You promised you'd protect her. Locke. Think, people. The Empire still wants that Esper. Vanna needs our help, too. A former Imperial soldier. But we've no choice. We must help her. There you go. Looks like Science changed his mind. Let's split up. Those who aren't searching for Terra will stay and guard Narshe. Figaro Castle can shuttle us to the Western Province. Then we'll make for Kolingen or Jidor. Some of these names are actually kind of difficult compared to previous Final Fantasy games. Find Terra. Change group members? I'll watch over Narshe. Go quickly. I guess this is just so we can see all the dialogue. They'll probably make their party afterwards. She ripped out of here. Looks just like an Esper. Gao. Gao do his best. We have to help her. Gonna empty the clutter a little bit in the room. I don't know what they're doing with their organization, but maybe there's a method to it. Or, you know. Oh, we have a little pause in the story here. A slick-looking soldier? The one riding the behemoth? Yeah. That's pretty cool looking. Okay, didn't miss any dialogue. Looks like I'm going with a party of 3. Go find Terra. She holds the future to our survival. Heard Terra turned into light and streaked away toward the west. Make your way to Figaro Castle. Maybe they can help you there. I guess we're just going with 3 people then. That's interesting. You can actually do this next main scenario quest with just 1 person if you wanted to. You don't actually have to make a full party. Only the chest in the back is locked. Can it be opened? A lot of shit here. Locked. Magic? Shah, what nonsense. So, magic really does exist. Curse the day we dug up that Esper. That's what brought the Empire here. Figaro Castle can burrow under the desert and take you to Kolingen. He spelled out the obvious. Like, in case, you know, what's his name? The clue that I gave you. Maybe Figaro Castle can help you, you know? If that didn't tip you off, basically, that guy's like, that's what you gotta do next. Narshe is a neutral city. We want no war here. But that fucking Empire won't listen. This is the first time I see this. The little, like, exploit and deleted to censor, like, a curse word. That's just too much for the, I don't know, for the audience they were going for, I guess. Trying to keep, like, a teen rating. Back in those days, because now you can say whatever the fuck you want and keep a teen rating. FF7 Remake is full of fucking shit and fuck this and shit that. But anyway, yeah, for back then. I thought they didn't start doing this until FF7. I didn't realize FF6 was the first one to have this, to censor words. That's pretty cool. That fucking Empire won't listen. You can only assume what they're saying. Muggles live deep within the mines. Yeah, we knew that. We follow our elders' advice. Geothermal devices keep this town warm. Hey! Sustainable renewable energy, that's cool. A glowing form soared off toward Figaro Castle. It seemed almost human. The house to the far right contains the treasures I've collected. Take them before the Empire does. Only one of them is locked. Now what do you suppose is inside? They're your treasures, asshole. Just tell me. Fucking prick. I'm troubled. I want to avoid fighting, but... Yeah, why pay for an inn when you got that free heal right there? Again, I wonder why they went with three characters instead of 4. We've officially finished the, King Edgar, welcome back! The sort of, I don't want to say the tutorial of the game, but sort of the part of the game where they introduce all of the main cast. There's still way more characters that are going to be added later. Like, they're not done, but... For the most part, the core cast has been introduced at this point, and they've done plenty of exposition and, yeah, just exposition on all the characters to establish who they are and what their purpose is for being a part of this fight. So now they kind of let you freeform decide who you actually want to be in your main party as you move through this next part of the game. This is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. Ah, I see. He picked his party carefully, so that there could be some sort of, I don't know, more meaning to, extra scenes like this. If you don't bring Sabine here, you don't see this. He hasn't been here since he was a kid. We sighted Kefka in the area. Shit. The bastard's close. That girl, wrapped in a fireball, headed off to the west. Welcome back, King Edgar. Make yourselves at home here. I can't take money from the king. Look, don't you have a family? Just shut up and take it. Damn. Edgar's a very noble king. Alright, have a good night, Eli. Hope you sleep well. Thanks for tuning into the stream and bantering with me for a little while. It was fun. It was actually really fun. I'm glad you enjoyed being here for a little bit. I can't take money from the king. Oh, the same thing. You have a family, shut up and take it. So Mirza's castle could even travel down mountain range. It's so cool, the concept of a moving castle. But it's, moving underground. Not like Hal's moving castle. Oh! The Empire is no longer our ally. Of course. They kind of never were. We were always just using that to get inside knowledge when we could. While secretly supporting the returners the entire time. Though Edgar showers his attentions on women, most are too smart to pay any attention to him. Oh, that's old dialogue from... Ah! King Edgar! She didn't realize she was saying that straight to him. Who thought a person could fly over a mountain range? I was tired, how about a rest? Okay. Oh, I should lower it by at least 5 points. Right. So we gotta go to the engine room. And then ask him for a ride. Instead of Hal's moving castle, we're gonna have Edgar's moving castle. Castle hasn't changed much. And yet it's all different. Mom and Dad are gone. Everyone's gone since that day. Tonight took a turn for the worse. There's a chance he might. No, you're wrong. This can't be. Matron, the king, he's... Sabine! Sabine! My father. I don't believe this. Brother. So, he went and told you. He's supposed to be really young here. Even though it's the same sprite, he's supposed to be like 10 years younger, so. Edgar! Here you are. Your father. He just uttered his last wish that Figaro be divided between you. This is nonsense! Everyone's saying that the Empire poisoned Dad. And the only thing on your minds is who's going to be the next king? You're all pathetic. No one cared when Mom passed away either. That's not... You were as bad as any of them! Sabine. Empire of murderers. They won't get away with this! Matron, please leave us. I'm out of here. I'm forsaking this war-sick realm for my dignity and freedom. You said you were sick of it too, right? Freedom. What'll happen to this realm if we both leave? And what would Dad say? Sabine, let's settle this with a toss of a coin. If it's heads, you win. We'll choose whichever path we want without any regrets. Okay? This is for Dad. And then you opted for your freedom. Oh shit, Edgar was right there the whole time. It's been 10 years. The little shrimp's grown into a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. Sabine, I often wonder if he'd be proud of me. Don't you ever doubt that. 10 years. Where has the time gone? I ask myself all the time. But then I think about it and you remember things. Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Aren't we all, though? Aren't we all? Here's to Dad. To Mom. And to Figaro. That was a really cool extra scene. It's a great idea to bring Edgar and Sabine along for this part of the game. Or that scene alone. Sabine, every bit of an adult now. Every bit an adult now. I remember that time so vividly. I was so angry. I learned something important on that day. I want to marry the king. God, we're touching this again. The Empire has smashed the 3 cities on the southern continent. Just a matter of time till they come up here. Yeah. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity. Stay away from them. Oh, right, this again. Hey, let us out of here! I demand to see Edgar. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Relax, they're just blowing off steam. But I'm telling you, there's no sense keeping us here. We're just small potatoes compared to the real threat lurking out there, and King Edgar knows it. Excuse me. I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. Oh, look, exactly like Final Fantasy V. The wolf who's like some legendary treasure hunter or a thief, right? It was a thief, yeah. Somehow he made his way into Final Fantasy VI. Like, seriously, it's the same exact character model. You see that? It's the same sprite. It's a little werewolf. Except in Final Fantasy V, you had the choice of letting him out of the prison. Here, it's like, you can't. He's gotta stay there. That's a really neat little Easter egg, though. For the game that came right before this. That's dangerous! Lots of requests this month. If it's your wish, I'll take you beyond the mountains. We gotta go to Kalingen, so... Sir, yes, sir! Urgh. Next stop, Kolingen. Watch your step. Looks like we're here. Fossil thing. Jesus. It's like some kind of skeleton dinosaur like the ones we've seen before in previous games, but it's like half submerged in the sand. First time I see him use the drill. I think he just got it. Because I think you buy it from Figaro. Makes sense, you know. Red Fang and Vulture. Some doges. And a bird that'll take you clean once you're dead. Usually at the hands of something else. We didn't even watch it. Well, no, we haven't, but we were at a similar house, right? We can't let the world become too peaceful. What? People are at their best when they're at war. This guy being serious? My Colosseum will be a monument to war. If I can ever get the help I need to finish it, that is. Interesting. That's alluding to something in the future. It's interesting when... What the hell? There's a chocobo stable here? Well, shit, alright, we got a ride. I was gonna say, it's interesting when people can make assumptions like that based on such shallow knowledge. How much has he experienced or learned about peacetime compared to wartime to know when people are actually at their best? I don't think people are actually at their best during wartime. You can act, well, everybody's under stress, and stress never allows you to be at your best at anything. Stress always fucks you up. So I don't think people are going to be able to treat each other the best or perform the best in anything that they do when they're under the kind of stress that war brings. I beg to differ with that old man. Everyone was scared when the glowing creature stopped here. It left to the south, towards Jidor. So this is where she landed. Okay. Well, we're getting close. That shining creature! So frightening to us all. But I found it beautiful. I see. I found it beautiful. Was it really a ghost? It stopped right in front of me. I could see it had gentle eyes. My dream is to see an opera at the opera house south of Jidor. I'd wear a sequin dress. And bring a handsome escort. Of course. I was right. My brother's a bit touched. Lives alone to the north and dreams of building a coliseum. Oh, that guy? Yeah, we just talked to that kookball. Touched is an understatement. Dude's crazy. You a friend of Locke's? He always stops by Rachel's house when he comes here. Damn, we should have brought Locke. Could have had an extra scene with him here. Oh. It came to my house. A monster of light. It looks somehow human. This house is burned down. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house. Now it's deserted. Wonder why they didn't just bring Locke as a fourth character, so we could have seen an extra scene here, probably. Oh well. Best stay away from the house on the eastern edge of town. The old coot there spends his days mixing curious herbs. Curious herbs, eh? I heard he keeps ghosts under his house. Oh, I bet he does. I bet he sees lots of ghosts when he consumes his own concoctions of these curious herbs. We all know what curious herbs look and smell like. Concerned Doge is back. Also, I hear Shadow's theme song. Oh, there he is. Some pretty bad sorts come in here. That guy's an assassin. Stay away from that guy. He's an assassin. Doge. See? Concerned Doge is back. We meet again. Indeed. Just need enough to feed my dog. Say, 3,000 GP. Buy Shadow's help? Now he's asking for money. Yeah, sure, we got money to spare. Till a moment ago, an assassin sat over there. That's why they left their fourth character slot empty. So they could recruit Shadow here. I knew there was a reason for that. I never want to return to Zozo. Phew. Their dialogue changed instantly. But we have 5 party members. Doge. Interceptor. You know, that's Doge's proper name. At least Shadow's dog. The madman. Where is he? The one who experiments with curious herbs. That? Oh, that's Locke's... Dear me. Almost spilled the beans. Oh, I see. Is that Rachel? Are we through here? All done? Finished? That's Rachel. She's in a coma, it seems. Of some kind. That's such a cool move that he uses. It kind of reminds me of... like... Ken's Shoryuken, except horizontal instead of vertical. That's the same, like, fire tornado, basically. This is Jidor, the westernmost town on the world map. Nice. Oh. First thing. The poor people have all left here for the mountains to the north. There, they've built a town. Bunch of liars up in Zozo. Never can trust them. 250 GP per night. Lights out? Well, it's about to be for me. That's for sure. We'll finish up in this town and then I'll end the stream. Just a heads up. Once in a while, one of the idiots from Zozo will wander down here looking for an easy mark. Watch your wallet! I see, so Zozo's like a thief town. A girl wrapped in fire sped off to the north into the mountains. Well, looks like we have to go to Zozo then, because that's where she went. This is the auction house. Bunch of rich yokels inside. Today's auction is over. You can get some priceless things at this auction. Whether you can appreciate them or not, who knows? Need something that will bring back wayward spirits. But only in the Imperial capital vector does this thing exist. What do you say? You like art? No, what? Philistines? You look dorky. Alright, you bunch of rich elitist assholes. This region is very class conscious. You don't say. I just found that out the hard way in there. They look at me funny because I wasn't as rich as them. In the south part of town lives the middle classes. The rich folks live to the north. I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera House? It's far to the south. Hauser's house? Hey, you're not from around here. You look, dorky. Is that just their polite way of saying I look poor as hell compared to them? Watch one of these portraits be real. Oh yeah, it is a lady. Oh, uh-oh. Who's that on the left? Looks awfully familiar. It's that purple hentai tentacle monster that wanted to eat up Terra. Ultros. Interesting name. Never looked up if there's any other meaning to it. Oh, what is this? That was a weird fucking sound effect or music. Is this a dream? What the hell's going on? Barham. Clyde. I'm done for. Find me here. Please, Clyde. This is really unsettling because of the music. So the question is, whose dream was that? Or was it even a dream? What the fuck did we just see? Oh shit, is there a part 2? There is. Yahoo! We did it, Clyde! 1,000,000 GP. What a blast! I love this. Guess it's time to change our name. Our name? We need something more appropriate. Such as... Shadow. Not bad, huh? Figures. The only person in the group who doesn't fit this description has to be the person who's all covered up. Great train robbers of the century. Shadow? Wow, these are extra scenes I didn't know existed. I'm telling you, just like I said last stream, this is almost like a first-time playthrough. I'm seeing so much extra shit I never knew about. And some shit that I just forgot straight up. But this is really cool. And again, that pretty much confirms Shadow is a guy. I don't know what the fuck kind of weird mistranslation or something I must have read as a kid. I don't know if it was in the strategy guide or mistranslated a dialogue line somewhere in the story where I thought they'd said it was they said Shadow was a chick, but no, it's a dude, definitely. It's been confirmed now. I don't know why the hell. Bothers me. I wonder what it was. What it was that I read where they used the pronoun she. Whatever. Open your eyes. I'm scared. Is this my blood? You're gonna be okay. I've let you down. I'm sorry. Save your strength. We're almost to a town. You don't have to pretend. I know. I've lost too much blood. Get going. I'm gonna slow you down. But you want to get caught? before you go, you have to use your knife. What? Think what they'll do to me if I get caught. Oh god, he is asking for that. Jesus Christ. I don't want to go through that. Do me this favor. Are you shaking? I can't believe it. You're acting like a coward. Jesus, dude. Come on, you weakling. Grab a knife and... I can't! Clyde! I'm sorry. Clyde! How dare you! Thanks. .208. Okay, I memorized the timestamp because I want to go back to the previous one because I'm like, who's the one who came up with the Shadow nickname? Okay, so Barum says it's time to change our name. Barum's the one with the eye patches we just saw. Clyde's the one with the cape down there. Oh, I see. Barum's the one who came up with the name Shadow. The dude with the eye patch. Clyde's the one with the cape. Okay, now I see who's who. Get back to where we were. Makes you wonder. Oh, probably not for much longer. We might get to see the conclusion of this. Just keep going to sleep. I was gonna say, it makes you wonder if Clyde took over the name Shadow to honor his presumably dead friend, who he couldn't mercy kill. Barum. Hey. Hey! Stay with me now. Where am... A small village called Thama. Hang in there. Doge. So I guess, yeah. Clyde is probably the one who decided to take up the name Shadow to honor Barum. Or Baram, however you pronounce it. That's pretty cool. We got some backstory on Shadow. That was... Wow, that's really nice. Again, I don't remember those scenes. But anyway, I should cut the stream here. We're already moving on. Yeah, that's a good part to stop. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know those scenes existed for Shadow, and now we actually know a little bit more about him. So I'm betting that dog in the flashback becomes Interceptor. But in the flashback, it looks like that dog belongs to that woman, so... Did something happen to her too? Makes you think, makes you wonder, doesn't it? Well, that's a mystery that we'll have to solve next time then. Because that's it for tonight, folks. Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, that's all for me. I'm gonna head to bed now. But, it was a good stream. It was pretty fun, and special thanks to Eli. Shouts out to y'all for keeping me company and bantering with me at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, this was another fun little stream. I like it. And I think tomorrow, I know I keep saying this over and over, but I think tomorrow I'm definitely going to do a much longer stream, probably more than one, and try to, yeah, try to do like sort of an all-day thing. I have a lot of free time tomorrow, so I think I'm going to try to stream all day if I can, but we'll see. Depends on when I wake up and all that, but I think I want to start sort of marathoning this. I want to start doing more than just 2 to 4 hours a night, so yeah, I'm going to push for a lot more stream time tomorrow, even if I have to take a break and restart the stream at a later time. Like maybe 4 hours in, I decide to go off stream for a little bit, then come back. Something like that. Something to try to get close to like 8 hours-ish. Just so we can move things along a little bit faster, because at the pace that I've been doing streams at, it's going to take forever to get through the entire Final Fantasy franchise. I'm realizing how big of a chunk I decided to bite off, and it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit to chew. I'm like, it's a lot. Meaning we have a long way to go to get to 14. So yeah, that's my only like semi-special announcement for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to stream a lot more. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and switch over to our little outro. Play on that. This was SNES Long Play 216, Final Fantasy VI Part 2 of 7, uploaded by World of Long Plays, played by Iron Sharp. And I am grateful to everybody who tuned in. Shouts out to all y'all. If you like this, you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, follow button, depending on whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. And I will see you all next time. Until then, everyone, please take care of yourselves and be well. And like I said last stream, when we saw Cyan say goodbye to his family, his wife and child, I'll say it again. Don't take your loved ones for granted. If there's someone out there that you know loves and cares about you and thinks about you a lot, don't ignore them. Go check up on them, you know? Say hi, anything. Check on your loved ones, people you care about. Cherish them while you have them. Don't take them for granted, because you just really never know. Especially in the time of uncertainty that we live in right now, folks. You never know. So please, do me an extra favor. Check on your loved ones, alright? Remind them how much you love and care about them. Think about them often. Tell them you think about them often. And have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Stay safe and be well, my friends.